Okay, so it's raining. You can see. I just watched a video on some guy that made one of these tanks. He modified it, and the thing that I'm trying to figure out is he's got the original safety valve, and he's got two of these connected together through the safety valve, and it's all this bunch of bullshit. Why didn't you just do this? This had a safety valve on it. It's just a ½ inch to quarter into a cross, and this just goes straight to the hose. You gotta watch out because this hose has been in the sun for a while. It's all cracked, and my lens is fogging up because of the rain. Yay! And everyone tells me, oh, and see this, you could just take your air hose and plug directly in to there, fill it up, or you could take your male-to-male that I have here. It's a male-to-male with a ball valve. You can just take that there and put it on there and do whatever you gotta do. But everyone tells me, oh, you need a safety, you need a safety, you need a blow-off valve, you need a blow-off valve. Well, this blow-off valve here is a 200 psi blow-off valve, and that air compressor runs up to 140 psi. That's all it's ever going to run up to. And if it goes any higher than 140, if it goes any higher than 150, it just blows past the rings. So anyway, you're only going to take in as much air as your air system puts out. So the tank's tested to 250 psi. So I don't I don't understand. Anyway, it's raining here, and I didn't know it was raining, and all my shit's getting full of water over here. So I actually need to go and plug the electrical for back here. Anyway, and that saw is getting all full of water, and all the soluble oil is running out. All because my dad doesn't put shit back, and he bitches at me when, you know, oh well. Just, oh well. Nothing we can do now. No point in covering it now. Anyway. Yeah. Here I was bitching. Oh, this is why I came over here. See, that one, that's a 200 psi tank, and that's a 150 psi blow-off valve right there. But this air compressor, anything over 100 psi, it was an oilless. Anything over 100 psi, it wouldn't push anything over 100. I mean, that was it. And it's junk because the air compressor only pushes the max of 50, and that's after 10 minutes of running. So it's junk. I gotta get rid of the air end. I'm gonna keep the motor, but I'm gonna get rid of the air end, and I need to put that that gauge on my air compressor outside. Anyway, I'm gonna go back in before I get entirely soaked, and all the people around here are like, oh my god, it's raining, it's raining. Dude, you take a shower every night, it's the same fucking thing. Shut up. But yeah, you know, the guy I was watching, he made a glad hand connector for a M35A2 deuce and a half, and he had it connected in some bull fucking shit way. It was just ridiculous, you know. So this is what I did, and this is so much better, and it flows so much more air. And see, with this, you can hook this air tank up, and it will just keep this air tank full and just basically bypass, because you're using so much air. And I tried to explain to him what I meant, because the way he had it hooked up, it wasn't filling the tank. It would just bypass the tank and go right into the air tool or whatever it was that you were using. Sorry, my screen's all full of water here. And I told him that, and he didn't understand what I was trying to tell him about it just bypassing. He didn't get it. I'm like, well, you know, it's common sense the way it goes, you know? Just common sense. Because your air tank's going to remain full. And if you have that one hooked up, it's just going to rush right past it into... Anyway. Oh well. That's my experience with it. And I actually need to... well, when the rain is going. It's been at 50 psi for over a month. We just haven't used it, but now I need to change the gauge out there with that one, and I'm gonna need to do that. So I'll have to drain the air out. That's actually a fuel tank there that we were gonna use for an air compressor for that 16 horse Briggs that we got, that big cast iron one. I actually had it hooked up with a fuel pump and everything on the back of the flatbed, because we were going to get the truck running for a welding truck and never did. We actually had to leave it at the house that we were at and sell it. So anyway, that's that.